I just found out that my parents aren't my biological parents, but the way my grandma told me was that I was a bastard child from a cheating SLT, and now I don't know how I feel about them. I, 21F, have a brother and a sister, 17 to 16, and I grew up in a great home. My parents have always been very loving to me and put up with a lot of my crap over the years, but they have been the best. I finished my semester last week and am home for Christmas holiday. Friday I decided to stop by my grandmother's house, Dad's mother. She has always been distant to me, so I thought I could maybe spend some time with her. After idle chit-chat she finally asked what I wanted. I said I just want to spend time with my grandmother. She snorted and said I should probably go track them down then. I asked her what she meant. She told me that the man I have always known as my dad wasn't. She said that my dad had a wife before my mom who was a cheating slut and got pregnant by another man. Shortly after my mother left a bastard child with my dad, said he met a good woman shortly after and that he had her real grandkids with that woman. She told me that she told my dad for years to leave me in a foster home and let the government handle me, since he had no connection to me, but he refused. I was in shock. I went to my car and called my mom and asked her. She told me to come home so we could talk. She said that is what true, but it did not matter to my dad, and when they got together she fell in love with me too. She told me I am just as much her daughter as my siblings and she will always love me. I told her I needed to think, so I went to a high school friend's place. I have texted that I am okay, I need to think. I don't know what to do. My whole life was a lie. The people I thought were my parents and sibling aren't, I can't handle it. How can they stand to be around me? How can they love me? What do I do? Update. 3 days later. First, I want to say thank you guys for the overwhelming support and advice. I was very emotional the last weekend and I do see that I overreacted some. My parents have been wonderful to me and they have brought me unconditional love my entire life. They have never treated me any different from my siblings, and are great. Monday I went home and was immediately swarmed by my crying sister and hugged me saying where was I this weekend. I cried and hugged her telling her I promised I would tell her later I wanted to have my parents with me to help explain. My brother just gave me the up chin thing because apparently he is too cool to hug his sister, so I chased him and hugged him anyways. Mom got home from work first and immediately came to me and put me in a vice hug, saying she was worried. Dad did the same when he got home. So we decided to finally have the talk, and they brought my siblings in. They told them the entire story of what happened with my biological parents and how Dad decided to keep me. When he met my mom she reaffirmed she fell in love with me. They told me they feel no different about me than my siblings. There was a short silence until my brother said I am still the annoying big sister who picked on him. Nothing really changed. I started crying again and force hugged him again. After a mushy point of everyone reaffirming, I told my parents I really didn't want to go over there. I had told my mom on the phone that my grandmother had told me, but I didn't say how. So I told them exactly how she told me. I had never seen an anger in my mom's eyes like that, not even when they had to bail me out of jail at 16. She got up and told my dad she wanted to speak to him in the other room. Mostly it was muffled but their voices were getting angry. Finally my mom yelled that she was not having Christmas dinner with the bitch who hurt her baby. After a few more minutes of angry talk they came back. Mom said that we were going to have an immediate family-only Christmas dinner this year and we would see about visits to grandma's in the future. I could tell Dad was upset over this, but he never had any real control over our family before. So I feel relieved not having to go there for Christmas. I don't really know if I want to see her again. I loved her, but I guess it was not mutual, which hurts. Anyways, thank you everyone who made me realize that they were always my parents and will be, even if I don't share